I'm really looking for a good mid-range list that could do good against the Control Warrior though right now. Okay, so we're this kind of show Cthulhu Warrior. Let's see, we have Bran on 3, Acolyte, low impact, Ravaging Ghoul's good, Disciple of Cthulhu's good, but they're not exactly 3. I think we can get away with keeping Shield Block, because a lot of our 3 drops aren't going to be dropped on 3. Like, even if we keep Ravaging Ghoul, it'll be in combination of Shield. Like, if we keep Disciple of Cthulhu and Ravaging Ghoul, they'll be basically help for the axe against 4 health minions. So we don't really have any other plays on 3 other than Acolyte, realistically, and Shield Block is not as good as Acolyte on 3, but it's not too much worse either, I'd say. Actually don't have mana, huh? Kill 2. Oh, okay, good. It's almost regretting the fact that I didn't play Axe, because I can't play Still Turn 5. It's a close one. Because Disciple deals with it so well, but the body is just about useless right now. In a way, it's a little bit more efficient. I can just Disciple that and then save Axe plus Ghoul. But I have another charge of Axe, we'll see. Why not Harrison? This is Joe's list. Gotta ask him. I've played it a little bit, and I've solved some of the games with it. My theory is that since you get so much armor with this list, like it's really targeting anti-aggro stuff, it's not even necessary to Harrison the Doomhammer. I guess you have other trouble with this list, like maybe it's more about trying to go more all in for the Cthulhu synergy, because when you're using Cthulhu, you're already kind of thin. Like, you're not even using Grom in this list.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
So because it's not necessary and you have less, I guess, slots for tech cards in a Cthulhu deck compared to normal Warrior.
Hey, do you want to buy a funnel cake? We hunger for vengeance.
This feels like one of the lists that might be kind of targeting my deck too. I feel like a lot of lists are either Control Warrior or targeting Control Warrior right now. It seems... I'm not sure if it's a big counter or not. Because if this is the Journey Below, like double Journey Below ends off, yeah, they have 2 chances to get a Nubarak, first of all. And then... I've even seen some of these rogues run Shadow Step. Okay, a lot of this was the setup for this turn. You can play this combo to remove.
Let the pain speak to me.
That's why I didn't play one of, like, that's why I didn't play that last turn. Serpy Coin, thanks for resubbing. Welcome back to the StrifeCro. Crowfist. I want to see if we can actually pressure this deck, because not pressuring a Death Rattle Rogue and Zoth is like basically just asking to get grinded out. So we're trying to cycle as much as possible here. Okay, so Twin Imps is activated. That's a free card to play.
gotta move. Bring the pain.
I kind of made a mistake this turn. Probably should I should have executed this thing first. Could have got to 4/4. I should even consider shield slamming it to remove it too. The brawls have to be for the Enzoth turns. Can pretty much never brawl here, but maybe having like too much removal here isn't that useful. Like these are probably the best targets anyways for shield slam.
Do you have the artifact?
He is running Gadgetzan, but it's not actually super important for him to try to mill out too fast here. Because he'll eventually be good against me with the Enzoth and the Journeys. Okay, let's go with our plan. We want to pressure him as much as possible. Because while Rogue can like grind out infinitely, potentially with a Nub and Enzoth Shadow Step, they can't actually take aggression infinitely. Like they only have a certain amount of removal. And that's what I want to pressure a lot right now. Probably a little bit too greedy to wait for Bran for this guy. So much stronger move than the Shield Bearer right now. And Rogue doesn't have healing. Wow, I'm super surprised you have a straight face. I'm at like so much life. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Thank you.
He's actually running out of steam. And I have Cthulhu coming up eventually, 12. He's only at 12. There's a limited amount of healing in his deck. Probably only the 2 Earthen Rings, maybe even 1 Earthen Ring. It actually looks like we're gonna just pressure him down. I'm looking to play faster now. I have a pretty decent read. So I'm actually gonna play the Acolyte instead of tank up here. We're looking for Cthulhu and Gorehowl.
So many options.
This guy's toast. So many choices. What secrets
I'm gonna go big on this. I don't need the armor as much, losing 10 armor here, but I'm getting way bigger Cthulhu. Plus this board lines up a little bit better, because if I play Bran Shieldbearer, SI plus this kills Bran, and I have no way to deal 1 damage. Like, I have no small minions. This would have small minions to trade. I'd like to have a Fire War Axe first, but yeah, I don't have it yet. I have a second axe and Gorehowl. Not gonna wait for it though to place. Like, I'm not gonna slowly wait for it. My Cthulhu's at 20 now. Both Sap's gone. I can actually put Sylvanas. That might be just way too much damage here.
Maybe.
How much damage did I remove? I can still remove like this and say this. He has 5, 10, 15 damage.
This way.
I don't think it's worth it. It's a second brawl in our hand. He might top deck Shadow Step if he's running that. Oh yeah, there's other implications too. I definitely should just brawl here, because he also got back a Zeril. If Zeril dies, he might get a Shadow Step from Zeril on the Death Rattle. I should just safely kill Inzoth.
For the life binder.
Oh, I missed lethal, huh? With Gorehell. Oops.
Thank you.
I have no time for games.
77 here with Gorehell. This is interesting. I didn't notice until now. He got charged, but he's played both Drakes already. So he has another dragon in. Okay. I don't think there's a need for us to actually like save this for lethal with Cthulhu, 2020 Cthulhu, so definitely not monkeying until I get Cthulhu.
Castine shelters us.
My eyes are open.
Hammer time.
Well played.
Magni versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
For Cosmodon!
I think this makes the most sense to me. There's like there should be a mix between pirate aggro warriors, control warriors, different kinds of controllers. And I think versus a lot of controllers, I don't want to draw, like I don't want to cycle. And since I already have Disciple of Cthulhu against pirate and more aggressive lists,
Armor made to fit.
looks like a tempo word. So we already don't really need a shield block on turn 3. StrifeCro, love watching your videos and so happy to finally see you live. Cool. What do you think about Dragon Controller? There was a player in NA who was running a lot of Dragon Controller. I mean, like control as in super control and not the aggressive dragon lists. I thought it was pretty cool.
Maybe.
Let's get this out to contest Armor Smith. The problem is, I would just drop my own Acolyte here, but then I can't kill Bloodhoof Brave, and that's actually a huge problem. Like, say I drop Acolyte and he plays Bloodhoof Brave, it's not just a minor problem, kind of. Because that's how Tempo War gets ahead. Are there any good replacements for Sylvanas? I mean, Sylvanas is very good, but yeah, if you don't have it, you don't have it. I'm trying to think.
Try this.
My intuition would say I would replace it with Harrison Jones.
It's hammer time.
Because also Silence is like at an all-time low right now, with Keeper and Owl being nerfed. So Sylvanas is actually really good right now.
My blade be thirsty.
So this is when he starts pulling ahead. Not a bad courtesy. We just have a weak turn 5 is our main problem, not being able to deal with this frothing. and we're gonna fall more behind next turn.
Let the pain speak to me.
I mean, our next 2 turns are strong, double, you know, either Sylvanas or Bran Cthulhu, double Disciple is the option. But he'll have a whole turn to develop, because this is not contesting at all his weapon swings here. He has the whole turn to drop the 6, and this is a very scary minion to leave up, so we'll see. I'm actually pretty surprised he did that. He actually gets like more damage in by doing it the other way. Maybe he's planning on Executor. This means he doesn't have Battle Rage, and means that he's more likely to have Mulkrock. And again, like, this is... Ooh, interesting. I don't know what I would feel about Sylvanas. Because he can go face, but then I have Shield Block. And Justicar in my hand. I guess the question is Sylvanas even better than just removing the 4/4? Tempo-wise, it's close. Mulkrock's face, it's so hard for him to make the Mulkrock move and go face. Because I can just trade Sylvanas and steal Sky and still Shield Block up.
Maybe... No. I gotta move. Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I like this better. I mean, the thing is, even if Sylvanas forces double trade, this isn't really weaker, and I can still drop Sylvanas against the 8 drops Rag, potentially Grom variant. There's other situations for it as well.
Armor made to fit.
Hammer time.
Two, three, four.
It's hammer time.
Actually, should have attacked the thing first before before the slam. I actually feel like I kind of got punished for not playing Sylvanas because the move he made with the monkey, like, he didn't actually trade both in.
It's hammer time.
The feast of souls begins now. Come, little ones.
It's pretty unlikely he can get through both taunts here to get Grom on face. He needed like double execute probably to do that, and an activator.
Caffeine shelters us. Hope is an illusion.
Since Grom and Rag are gone right now, I'm actually pretty safe. I mean, there's Varian Rin, which is still a lot of power, but other than that, I'm fairly safe, and Varian Rin isn't charged for the most part. I have Justicar still in my hand. I'm probably keeping this Execute to kill up like a Varian Rin. Otherwise, I should be able to lock this game out with Justicar and Cthulhu. Probably gonna go ahead and play the Justicar first. Actually, I'm not sure. It feels like it's hard from deal 12-12. I feel like the only way I can lose is through some variation of tempo. So since this doesn't develop any tempo, since the 3 damage from Axe kills it. Because also, like, Execute Activator is kind of weird.
Maybe...
Just go for it.
No.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! armies of Stormwind. Well played.